With each in-breath, we're inviting a stream of golden, healing light and light energy.
This oncology surgeon at St. Joseph's Hospital in Atlanta is performing an unconventional technique called healing touch.
Release all the tension. Release the anxieties and the memories.
Rob Kogel could be the only surgeon in Atlanta who knows the technique.
Move up to the third chakra now. We're dealing with the emotional center.
He's certainly the only doctor we found who admits to using it. Dr. Kogel's patient, 47-year-old Stan LeBeau, discovered a year ago that he had advanced stage melanoma cancer.
I had serious reservations about him living through Christmas.
I basically felt I wasn't ready, and I was going to fight it mentally as well as with the tools I was being given.
The tools Stan has been using include an experimental chemotherapy program, meditation, and healing touch. Healing touch isn't taught in medical school, and it's not endorsed by the American Medical Association.
There's always some trepidation about doing something that could be perceived as being kind of hokey in a hospital. Your colleagues might laugh at you, or worse. And
it may look like hocus pocus, but many who've experienced it are convinced it works.
It's definitely a real phenomenon for me. It's something that I've experienced. It's something that I have seen patients experience.
Healing touch was adopted by the Holistic Nurses Association about 10 years ago. Marianne Baird, a nurse at St. Joseph's Hospital, uses it in the intensive care unit.
The magnetic disturbance that's being created by the disease can actually be complemented from the magnetic field of a healthy person using the healing technique.
People who use healing touch say it balances the energy flow in a person's body. Dr. Kogel adds guided imagery to the technique when he works with Stan.
As the healing energy enters through the crown.
Dr. Kogel doesn't credit healing touch with miraculous cures, but he does believe it's helped Stan's cancer respond to chemotherapy.
The last several times I've examined his abdomen, whereas there were grapefruit-sized lumps of hard tumor poking out in all directions from the abdomen, I haven't been able to feel any tumor.
Stan feels the healing touch and his own mental attitude deserve at least half the credit.
And there's no guarantee I'll be here tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. But each morning, when I wake up and look out, I'm just thankful for another day. And I'm going to keep fighting.